Well, hello, I'm Steve Davis, joined with my friend and colleague Geoff Donnan, co-chairs of the Australian Stroke Alliance. It's a pleasure to be with you today. We'd like to first acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which we're meeting, the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation, and pay our respects to their elders, past, present and emerging. Such an important theme of our research, isn't it, Geoff?
It is, and it leads into the wonderful DARAC concept that we have now embedded in our whole program, which is really an Indigenous framework for research. And it's very much bottom-up, led by Luke Birchall and Angie Dos Santos, the first Indigenous cardiologist and neurologist respectively. And this provides a safe framework for Indigenous research to be undertaken. And it's being watched by a lot of people. I think other organisations will also use it around the country and around the world.
And we had that fantastic visit to Alice Springs with the Stroke Summit, chaired by our friend and colleague Anna Holwell, General Physician and in charge of stroke at Alice Springs, in which DARAC played an important role, and that wonderful visit to Purple House. Recall. And it's been exciting also to have the 5th year anniversary of the Melbourne Mobile Stroke Unit, which has been so successful from both the clinical and research viewpoints.
In fact, it's turned out to be a wonderful research platform, hasn't it? We've mentioned a number of high-profile publications we've had, particularly Mark Parsons' group, Andrew Bivard. I think in the future it's just going to become a platform that we can use again and again to provide evidence to change practice.
So we're going on to the exciting next step, aren't we, to get lightweight imaging into regular stroke ambulances and into the air, which is the chief theme of the grant. And I think very impressive progress by our partners, EM Vision in Queensland and MicroX in Adelaide. And of course, the EM Vision device is now going into clinical studies at 3 hospitals, and the MicroX device, phantom imaging at the moment, looking very promising, and into clinical studies within 12 months.
In fact, you could say both the companies are at a key point in their development and both showing a lot of promise. So I think we're confident we're going to be able to get there and take the hospital to the patient, both on land and air. But it all must be digitally connected, mustn't it? And we've got this wonderful program, Zeus, which is digitally connecting what's going to be the entirety of Australia by satellite, which will enable us to reach every corner of the country.
The technology is critical because the telemedicine which now we're trialling in Melbourne with Zeus is now going into a stroke-capable ambulance program, which is really based on the idea that connecting with experts in the major hospitals for the ambulances, we can triage patients with likely large vessel occlusion, get them treated earlier and more effectively. And that's even before we get the lightweight imaging into the air and regular stroke-capable ambulances.
Steve, you're right. We've had a wonderful 18 months. I think everything is completely on track. We'd certainly like to thank the entire team, the Australian Stroke Alliance, who have done such a wonderful job. We're looking forward to the next year ahead of us. We will meet again and give another message. But what a wonderful time we've had so far.
And just thank again all of our partners. It's been an exciting 2022, and I think our program will have not only national but major international impact. But it's a good opportunity to wish everyone happy and safe holidays for this year, and very much looking forward to being together, and thank you for all the collective work.
Yes, thank you everyone, and season's greetings. Happy holidays.